Welcome back, friends. It's Jen from Creative Living with Jen. I'm so happy that you are joining me today for my final Christmas 2020 DIY video of this season. I am going to be sharing with you how I framed this set of 3 beautiful gift bags from Dollar Tree and transformed them into the most beautiful wall art. The set of 3 of these is just gorgeous. This set of 3 gift bags is absolutely perfect. I love the foiling on it. I love the color schemes, the photos, the nature. So screenshot, this is the photo frame that you're going to want to find from Dollar Tree that I am using. Same photo frames that I used to frame all the 2021 calendars that everyone loved so much. Now I'm going to start by removing the handles, all the silk ribbon and the tags. And then very carefully, the little plastic tab at the top, I'm going to remove that because I want to use the foiling side. Now there is a plain side, so if you're not into the foiling, you can flip this bag around and you can do the same thing I'm going to show you here, just using the other side. So I am just opening the bag entirely right now. You'll see me. I'm going to carefully peel back the bottom. Now this being my very first one, I wasn't exactly sure what I needed to do at this point, so I'm just carefully opening everything up so I can get a good look. So carefully removing that bottom piece there. So what I did was just lined up my photo frame to the picture. So I could see right away that if I were to just cut the bag to get the front photo off, I would have more than enough room to still work because the bag is actually larger than the photo frame. So I'm going to cut all the side pieces off just down to the front of that bag there. Now for this part, I am just using scissors. I do not have to worry at this point about the lines being completely straight. Once I get my measurements right, I'm going to go in with my X-Acto blade and I am going to get some nice clean cuts. So here's where I'm going to take the front of that gift bag and I am going to line up the backing from the picture. And I'm then going to take a pencil or pen, once I get everything in place, to where I want the picture to sit in the frame, I'm going to draw a line. And really only have to do this down the sides because it fits nicely the other way. Now I'm going to go in with the X-Acto blade and just cut those strips off following the line to get a nice clean cut. So now the sides fit perfectly. Now I'm going to use the plaid that runs along the top of this bag. I like that strip. I want it to stay there along the top. But as you can see, there's the 2 bag holes. So how we're going to fix this is using some of the excess plaid. I'm just going to cut off a few small pieces that match. I'm going to use some extra green for the 2 lower holes. And then I'm going to use a piece of the extra plaid for the 2 upper. And I'm just simply going to tape them on and it completely covers the holes. You do not see them unless you get up extremely close to these photos. Otherwise, from a distance, you can't even see them at all. It camouflages it perfectly. So that is how I worked with that little issue. I know I was asked a lot when I bought these bags and hauled them and said I was going to frame them. Well, how are you going to do that? Can you please do a video and a DIY? So this is why I am sharing this as my final Christmas 2020 DIY. All right, so now I am just going to trim everything up and put it in the frame. Now, I thought at first that I was just going to leave it just as is, and this being my very first picture, as I did the following 2, I decided to run a piece of matching plaid along the bottom of each picture. So all I did was cut a strip using the extra plaid that I trimmed off the bags from the side to match the same height as the top. You can leave it just as is if you like that look and just want the plaid on the top. It's entirely up to you, but I wanted plaid on top and bottom. So you'll see in the end of this video that I did go back and add the strip of plaid. But you're just going to repeat this process for every single bag that you're going to frame. And this is really how you can frame any gift bags from Dollar Tree, not just this set of 3, but any. So I'm going to repeat that process one more time and you guys can watch. I'll meet up with you at the end. All right, so after completing that process for all 3 bags, this is the final result. I am in love with them. Don't forget, you can also paint or spray paint the frames to change the color and completely change the look as well. I really like the simple black around though. I think it brings out the details really nicely in the photos. I hope you guys enjoyed my final Christmas 2020 DIY and the plaid strip that I mentioned that's at the bottom of each picture now. All I did was cut that extra strip and taped it onto the bottom of the gift bag from the back side. So I'm explaining that now because I did forget to actually take footage of that one little clip. Go ahead and leave me your comments down below. Let me know what you think of these 3 gift bags when they're all completely framed. If you're new to my channel, I would love for you to click the subscribe button and join my wonderful YouTube community. I hope you all enjoyed all the Christmas 2020 DIYs that I brought to you almost daily throughout the month of November. If you missed any, I'm gonna have that playlist as well as all my Decorate and Christmas 2020 videos linked down below. So grab some coffee, sit back, relax, and hopefully I can help put some time in for you while getting you into the festive spirit, sending you all good vibes and positivity, and enjoy this Christmas season, friends.